something nice that they could do.
Yeah, and some more stuff we could configure our classes. Right now we can't even paint our legendaries. Like if you see a monk, you already know what color he is. He's fucking blue. It's annoying the hell out of all monks. We're looking identical, and maybe like old game like World of Warcraft, since it's a very old game now. I mean, it's almost my grandpa played it, right? So then you could change your face on your character, hair color, whatever. That kind of stuff would be so easy. I guess at least, I don't know, I'm not programming. I guess it would be pretty easy to add in a game like Diablo. That could be nice to see too. But give people more stuff to do also. And I guess make us able to add them in sockets on key and stuff like we had in Diablo 2. Maybe some more stuff we can discover. We had the cube in Diablo 2. Some more hidden secret stuff. That's another thing, I guess. I would want it added either in expansion or in a patch. Just stuff to discover. With a hint. Find it. Without even know to find. Tell them we added a new cave. There is guaranteed, but you need to solve a puzzle, but I don't want to tell you what the puzzle is. Then people will run around and start looking for it. Every single lane. Then you have something to do. It could be.
Yeah, I'm writing all this stuff down because like I'm making a collective of ideas. Yeah. I think it's really nice, and I imagine one day I will take all this collective of ideas from all you hardcore players and send them to Blizzard and see. Hopefully they like some of the ideas and take them. So I think that's really cool. Something like I personally missed a lot is the Horadric Cube. There was a lot of small secrets, like you said, with the Horadric Cube, and there was like open the door.
You're lacking. I can't
like
hear
that,
right now.
Definitely.
No, I can't again. I didn't hear what you said in the last sentence.
No, I was. You could open the portal to the cowl and buying items in funny ways in the Horadric Cube. So that would be cool if they would be interested in making more stuff like that.
Yeah.
So Nisse, I think I want to thank you for your suggestions. I've written them down. I want to move on to the next section of this, where basically you have got through the game. You're helping a lot of people. You've gone from where we all started, basically knowing nothing, to being very knowledgeable and very helpful to a lot of people. What's next for Nisse? Like, where do you see yourself in a month or in 2 months within the Diablo community? What are your goals and aims? Are you going to aim for PvP, or are you more aiming towards enlarging your stream? What's your ambitions?
Well, enlarging my stream requires PvP, to be honest. I think that's the next big content we're gonna see. Maybe gonna come some other middle content where you can discover some stuff. But I think to be successful right now, when PvP comes, you need to be there. So that's definitely where I'm gonna put my focus when it comes. I currently have no huge agreement on a PvP team yet, so I take it pretty relaxed on that. Right now, people are creating PvP teams from who they have the best credit cards. I can't really use that kind of team for anything. Credit card don't prove anything. So yeah, I'm looking a bit more into people's background. Like how much hardcore was he in World of Warcraft, for example. Like from there, what they achieved in a game like there and a game like StarCraft, you can kind of see how dedicated they are. The credit card don't tell anything like that. So I'm taking it next.
That's really interesting. What do you think? Do you think PvP is going to be skill-based, or is it going to be pay-to-win? Like, will you be able to just buy the best items and kick everyone's ass, or is it going to actually like require a lot of skill?
Well, if you're going to be paid-to-win, I already know I'm going to be in top 50, right? Since I'm already like top 50 right now on the monk side, right?
Yeah.
So probably top 10 at least for gear around. I was caring about the Diablo progress. But I don't hope it's gonna be like that. I hope it's gonna be like, if I don't pull a finger out of the ass, I'm only like top 500 or something. Like I really hope that they're gonna come a lot of people from behind, and maybe even probably new streamers. Since like if me and people like Pro Hacker, Conquer, and Visa and James and so on, if we ain't on top 100 at least, people don't care about our stream and PvP kick. You're gonna go in and look those top 10 demon hunter, top 10 monk, and top 10 barbarian or whatsoever. That's what you're gonna look. That's those guys you're gonna go and watch to see why are they so good, since they wanna be so good. So that's gonna be a very important factor in what is going on. Like let's say Conga, you can't even make it to top 1000. I don't believe that will happen. But let's just pretend that would happen. And let's say me and some of the others are gonna be top 10. That will probably not happen either in the world. But then we're gonna see a lot of his viewers. So yeah, it's gonna be hard to tell what's happening around PvP and streams. I don't even know. There's people that's asking me right before, what are we gonna stream tomorrow? And I say, I don't know. What I feel for tomorrow. I have no plans, and I have no intention about making a schedule. Only about if I'm streaming or not.
I understand. So James, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
I just want to let you in, like, what do you have some other things you would like? Because I know you guys have, obviously you're playing very different classes. Nisse plays mostly monk, you play mostly bar, but you have these similarities in that you're both very interested in the theory of the game and helping others. Do you have any questions like that you would like to ask Nisse?
Very interesting. How do you feel as a theory crafter, right? When you make a build, and what if someone came in, took your build, stole it, and claimed it? How would you deal with that, and how would you feel about that?
That have happened. I mean, that's annoying, but there's really not much you can do about it, right? I mean, let's say a guy with 50 viewers make a build, and a guy with 1,000 viewers gonna see your build, and the day after you're gonna use the build, then his 1,000 viewers think he's the first, but only 50 think the other guy was first, and like you can't do anything about it. So that's it. I guess it's a business. It's like real life. I mean, you have no rights when it's come to that. I mean, as I was talking about specs before, like in the end you're stealing from each other, everyone. Like if you're using Whirlwind, you're doing you're stealing the first guy that's using Whirlwind for farming that. I mean, yeah, we can't do much about that. It's hard to tell who was first, since there's many that don't stream and using a random build. I mean, it could be before me and the other streamers was using Sorry Tempest Rush. There could be people that have done it a month before. They just gave up.
Nice. So, another question. As a theory crafter, do you like collaborating with other theory crafters to come up with like a, let me see, like a better spec? Like for me, I talk to usually like Akira or Shorty Beast a lot to come up with new builds. Do you collaborate with anybody for yours?
Yeah. I do that a lot. I've done it quite a bit with Manaja and in this. Probably more within this. That was more like I was streaming as much as I did. I also do it with Pro Hacker about Demon Hunter. His Pro Hacker is normally sitting at my stream actually at the evening when he done stream, since that is where I normally play hardcore. And then we talk about that, since he don't play hardcore yet himself. Whoa, crap, I died. But yeah, so yeah, I like that. I like to talk about ideas and also not even just talk and test, but also like the idea about proving another guy's build wrong. I think that's the most fun. Since when you're gonna prove another build is wrong, I think it's a very important part. Prove that his build is ineffective. That guy gonna improve his build to prove that you are wrong. And I think that's the fastest way to improve what you're doing. So I think it's important a part about your crafting. You can see everything yourself.
Yeah, I agree with that very much, because when I came up with my new build, I don't know if you've seen it, for barbarians, it allows them to permarath and MP0, actually any MP, and it lets you kill everything with just one run through. You don't ever have to stop for anything. Kills elite packs in maybe like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
But when I first did it, I started off with Rend. But then I showed my friend Akira, and he was like, why are you using that when you could be using something else? He doesn't know what. So then I thought about what else I could use, and then I changed my build into its current state. So I do agree that if somebody criticizes your build and shows that it's, you know, has inefficiencies in it, then you change it and make it that more effective, that perfect build that has maximum efficiency.
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, I would definitely agree with that.
George was telling me earlier today, he saw I was showing some MP6, but actually kind of the current build I'm using now, and he was telling to me, Nisse, wouldn't it be amazing if you could skip Serenity instead of that survivability and get 7-sided strike for some more burst in the elite packs? And I was like,
right.
Yeah, that would be awesome, but I'm like always fan of emergency tool for frozen and crap, and now I'm actually testing what he said to see if I like it. So it's really awesome.
Nice. Nice. And also 7-sided strike, while you're doing the animation, you are invulnerable.
Yeah, exactly. Just not as long. And
right.
And like a frozen, I wait to so very last second that I'm actually more or less is frozen when I press it. If you are getting close to a 7-sided strike, it's too late to press it.
Very interesting.
So, sorry to butt in. I know we're running out of time, so I have a few things. Lastly, I want to ask Nisse before we let him go back to what he's doing. Nisse, we all have some history. Every player who plays this game, and we all acquired our items in some way. Do you have any items that you acquired in a memorable way that you're wearing, like something you found yourself or something you found really cheap, or it has some funny history behind it? Because right now I want to pick up Nisse's stream, and hopefully he can pick up his character and he can tell us like the story behind, I don't know, if he has some items that has some story behind them.
Yeah, I guess I have kind of 2 items. I could crafted go one since I'm getting my most from steel, since I'm not bitching about being #1 monk. But I guess my amulet I bought, as you can see, it was 100 crit damage. I bought it 4 days after they did change the max rolling crit damage. So
wow.
an amulet like this would have been like, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 billions that day. It's still an amazing amulet because of the high I use arcane resist as all resist, and the armor. So because of that, it was a very expensive amulet. But there came a guy to me, a Danish guy, apparently played World of Warcraft with me. I was wanting to hear if I was interested in it, and I offered him, and he asked around, and he could get no better offers. So they actually get it for 200 million. I'm getting offers that is way higher still. And then I asked him after I bought it, where did you get it? And he said he bought it of another guy that sold it to him for 100 million. And I was like, well, that was cheap. And I said, yeah, but that guy did actually buy it on auction house for 40 million. So it did swap hands 3 times that day, and all was making profit, all was happy, because in the end it was probably one guy that did sell it for 40 million. It should have been 400. So 3 guys happy and one that was probably crying for a few days.
But the guy that sold it for 40, probably, 40 probably was a lot for him.
No, I think he missed the 0. So at that point I would have paid it.
Yeah,
I was ready to pay 400,
likely.
but I did get it for 200. So I was happy.
That's really funny. Do you have any other like memorable items you got in a funny way, like, or something you stole really cheap on the auction house that you remember?
I did win the gloves and bits for 156 million. A few months ago, very cheap. You can try it. You can try and
they have pickup.
Yeah, vitality and
Wow.
peak up.
Almost max.
Just
Wow.
beat them without vitality and without peak up is impossible, more or less, for under 200 million. I normally say...
And they have
if,
pickup.
Yeah, exactly. If I can find gloves that give me similar DPS to this for under 150 million, I know I can flip it and make money, no matter what stats it have. So then you can probably figure out this was quite a big steal, and I did win it on a bit, in the middle of the night. I didn't expect to win it. I was asking every friend I had, do you have gold